Hey there all YouTubers. Today I was at the grocery store and saw this piece of beef back rib. It had a lot of meat on it, so I couldn't pass it up. So I got that tough piece of membrane off the back there. That's what that's looking like. And so for the binder, just plain old water, and we're going to hit it with some Heaven Made product, Texas Best Brisket Rub, and some of Sal's hot and spicy rub. Alright, that's looking really good. That's going to make for a nice crust on this beef here. Alright, into the refrigerator it goes while I set up that pit. Alright, so here we go again. The Rec Tec Bullseye. I'm just having way too much fun with this new toy. So what we have here is just the stock diffuser plate. I got a piece of hickory on her. But what's going to be exciting about this is I'm using the BBQ Dragon Grill Stone. It's going to add thermal mass, and it's also going to be a barrier so the juices aren't dripping. I got a piece of hickory here and a couple other pieces of hickory, and as you can see I got this wide opening with the grill grate to where if I need to add another piece of hickory I'll just get my tongs and drop it down there below. And on top of the grill stone I got a aluminum pan to catch the drippings with a little bit of water in there, you know, just to keep for easy cleanup. And as you can see I have Cajun Bandit Rotisserie ring that allows plenty of space for air and heat to come up and surround the meat, and then it'll go up and out. Alright, so look at all that smoke. That's because the pellets are just initially igniting. Now it's slowly going to start dissipating once the pellets reach full combustion. Then once it reaches full combustion right there, now you got that clean smoke and virtually you have no smoke. Well, that's the problem with pellet grills. They burn just a small amount of fuel and they burn clean and efficiently. That's why you don't have overly smoky meat. Some people got a problem with that and they try to add smoke tubes and this, that, and the other. But the way we're going to compensate it for that is we're going to get smoldering chunks of wood right on top of that diffuser plate. That's how we're going to add a little extra wood chunk flavor into this cook and also this pellet smoker. So alright, we've reached full ignition, so let me just back this off a little bit, turn the igniter off. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the lid on. Put the lid on. It's my modified Weber Kettle lid that I put the stack down at grate level. You guys know all about that. And so the heat and smoke accumulates, then comes up and out of that stack. Alright, enough of that. But that's the setup, and so what I need to do now is wait for that diffuser plate to get hot enough to start smoldering that chunk of hickory. Now I'll be able to smell that. Once I smell that, then I'll be able to put the meat on. I don't want to put the meat on ahead of time before it's producing smoke, because then I'm not going to get that smoke into the meat and it's just, the temperature's going to be too high. You guys know what the hell I'm talking about. Alright, so after about 5 minutes we've settled into about 270 there, and you see where I have the auger speed set right there, almost completely off. It's very low. So this thing's running very efficient here. Please don't try this at home, people. This is not recommended by the manufacturer. Nope, not smoking yet. We're getting there. Alright, so after about 15 minutes I'm starting to smell that hickory. So I'm going to go ahead and get those ribs on. Alright, so that's what we're looking like. As you can see, we're starting to get a little bit of smoldering smoke off of that hickory chunk. See that? Let me zoom in. See that? That's what we're looking for right there. So now we can get our meat on. Alright, I just want to show you, I wasn't getting enough airflow through the stack, so I covered that up and I had to open the vent wide open to get continuous airflow. Otherwise, what was happening, starting to get smoke out of the pellet hopper. That means I was getting backburn through the auger. Not a good thing. And one other thing, I tried to block up that stack there, and that was a bad idea too. Not enough airflow. So if you guys have a pellet smoker and you ever got backburn into the auger chamber, you know could be a very hazardous situation. So like I say, don't try this at home, people. Please don't try this. Alright, as you can see, we got plenty of smoke going. And our temperature is, I believe, what did we got here? 282. So, alright, just try to cruise along 275, 285, under 300. It'll be alright. Alright, we're at the hour and a half mark, and as you can see, we're cruising along 282, 284, 280. Hate to take this lid off because we've been doing so well, but as you can see that chunky hickory smoldering. That's what we're looking like. Gonna give it a spritz of water here. Looking really good. Okay, it's starting to get dark out here, and we're at 187 internal and 293 pit temp. And I just want to say that this is not a set and forget. You have to tend to the pit, and you have to make changes and adjustments. You know, it's all about fire management. Alright, so at the 4.5 hour mark, we've reached an internal of 205. Just went down to 203. We got it on an elevated rack. We got it tented loosely with the aluminum foil. Just like that, we're going to let it rest a couple minutes here. To mention right at the end, right before we wrap these, I add a little bit of lemon pepper just to give a little zing to these ribs, and they've been resting for about 20 minutes, and they're cooling down, and we're about at 192, 195, so they're getting there. So alright, let's go ahead and slice these up. Alright, here we go. We're going to slice these up. Well, there you go. What are they looking like, people?
Daggone, that looks good.
Yeah, you know, a little slight, you know, kind of smoke ring there. Little smoke ring. Let's turn this one around. Oh yeah, that's going to be some good eating. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit, you know, we rushed them along. They're not, you know, they're going to have nice bites, so they're looking good. Alright, let's get a bite. You see that? Let's see, where should I take a bite? Right here? Boy, that's very tasty.
Smoky?
No, not smoky. It's clean smoke.
Juicy?
Yeah, it is juicy.
Tender?
Yeah, well, I don't know about tender. It's got bite. It's tasty, that's for sure. I don't know what I want to say.
And there you have it.
And there you have it. We rushed these along.
Because a girl's got to have dinner before midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very good, though. I mean...
Okay, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. That's all we did today. I gotta get another bite of that.
I'd like a bite of that.
Oh, man. That is very juicy. It's good. Very good.
I'm going to poke you in the eye.
I know.